show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back day yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene? 1, 2. You and your friend and play a little 2, 1, 2. But you happen what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to play.
Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, football fans, as we get a look inside a Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway in Atlanta. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Going to the ground again on first. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 42. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, Penix. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Down the field. Evans has it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On the give, this is Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They send a man in motion. 2nd and 10 now. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's brought down before the return gets far. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Now Penix off the play action. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Robinson on the inside give. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go.
Penix now. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
London. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Penix here from the gun. Gets this one to London. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They've got first down from the 31. Penix working from the gun. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
You want to see more, but you honestly saw life that slows you down. Your body gets out of your mind is out of balance.
Offense set for a first and 10. Working inside the red zone. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
First down throw here, Mayfield. Hits him on the out route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Baker now from the gun. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Oh, stiff arm. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. And on fourth down, they're about ready to punt. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Ball at the 33 for first down. Now a carry by Irving. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Now here's Mayfield. Dump off caught by his back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they went with on third down. They send the tight end in motion. Third and long, Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Again, left side. Here's Robinson. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. First throw for the backup now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down. That one intended for Drake London. And that brings up fourth and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 18-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. He finds Evans, left side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. That's going to be caught by Evans. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, here's Baker. He put everything he had into this one. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pull that in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Agnew on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Handoff for Robinson, running right. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Here's 2nd and 11. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for Bijan Robinson out of the backfield. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Cousins. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. They'll punt it away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 28-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Baker now. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Running right, it's Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Mayfield now from the gun. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. Gets it to the 15. And they're going to take this to the end zone. the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 20-zip lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Close play here, so the officials want to take a second look at it. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches at the Falcons' 38-yard line.
Again for the first time to Rashad White. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. And it's the Buccaneers with a nice 3rd and inches. Mayfield keeps it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Hey, alert 33. Run.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That's to his back. Here's Rashad White. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Bails out of the pocket quick. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
20.
Anticipating a snap, but he moved early. This is going to back him up 5. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Tough false start penalty. Now 8 to go on 2nd down.
180. Hey, alert 33.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. The Falcons getting close, and they take him down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
6 defensive backs out there. Falcons in the dime on 3rd. Throwing, Baker. On the screen, this is White. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. On fourth down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Bradley Pinion set
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Has this at the 6. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. First and 10 now from the 30. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Hits his running back. He'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Up to the grab by Kaiser White.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise.
Trying to locate it. Oh, no! He lost it!
Call that the equivalent of a wild pitch when it comes to baseball, Kate. It's a catastrophic breakdown in mechanics at some point during that snap, and it leads to, well, several seconds of chaos, and unsurprisingly, a turnover on downs.
Handoff headed right. Irving can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Right back to Irving now. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a third down.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here's Baker. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
McLaughlin has it on the teeth, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Agnew on the return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Throwing on third, Cousins. He's got London left side. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
On the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now the give for Bijan. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10 now. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here he is on third and long. That one complete to Pitts. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first.
First down.
Shotgun snap now to Cousins. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up second down. Now Cousins again. It's into the hands of Mooney. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. It's Cousins once more. That's caught for the first. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
All set up now for first and 10. A run here with Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the third. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Cousins throwing for it. And he's in. The 2-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a 2-score game. partner. It is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
At their own 27-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. Continuing to move past the 45. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Irving on the inside give. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
He finds the rookie from Ohio State. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
They're set up at the 35 now. They give to Irving, left side. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often, right off the jump, if you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Baker now from the gun. On target to Godwin. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. So now here's 3rd and 5. Baker now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First down throw here. Mayfield. Finds the in route complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
180.
Guy plays straight ahead. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Second and 3 now. Mayfield now from the gun. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers making a 3-score game in the fourth. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers stretch the lead to 23. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Agnew on the return. Jukes one defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Out of the gun, Cousins. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to throw, Cousins. Cut out left. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up third and 5.
And the Buccaneers clogging up the throwing lanes. We got 6 DBs out there. Third down. Here's Cousins. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Blown back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Receiver in motion, headed right. From the gun, Mayfield. That's Evans making the catch out right. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
The drive picks up here, first and 10. Now give left side. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Offense to the line for second down.
180.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. McLaughlin checks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers continue piling on to this lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Agnew on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Completes, it's Bijan Robinson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
The 32-yard line.
From the 32. Finds a man right side. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Cousins on first down. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Finds him over the middle. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
3rd and 2. Here's Cousins. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Falcons will have a first.
That's another Falcons.
Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run the draw with Robinson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards follow.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Back now, pressure on its way. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever. Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it. On 3rd and goal, it's Cousins. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Desperation time here on 4th. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with a touchdown. The Falcons putting up points in a game decided. Drake London with the touchdown. Younghoe Koo on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons trail by 23 now. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's 2nd down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Buccaneers looking like they'll start this season with a win. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back-to-back carries here. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And this isn't just anyone in star form. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for my partner Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.